Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we expanded our oil outpost into solid fuel making outpost. Almost. This one is not connected yet. Let's see, and the connection is here. Work please. No. Why? Is this not connected either? It should be. Oh, it's connected. We're just out of light oil. And surprise, surprise, the light oil needing stuff isn't producing anything without the light oil. The way to get light oil, though, is to remove this and this, because these are connected now. And we changed the recipe on the top one to petroleum. There we go. No recipe. And then petroleum. Because of the pipe issues. We have to do that here as well. Because the pipes are defined as light oil pipes, as long as we have something light oil related already connected to them. So there we go. And then we make the connection here. And up. Let's see. There. And one between, because then we can just connect it here. This is good. This is good. And this is too far away. So this is good. Now both are producing, and that means our light oil should be filling up, which is awesome. And this one is going to just supply these two belts. So that's going to be a input priority to the right here. And then we move this and do the same right here. Input priority to the left. And connect. Good, good. And now we have light oil. I was thinking that we need more than 2 lines, because these, let's see, every, oh, we have a firing range. Ah, the range is massive now. The range is huge. We can do murder like anywhere. Let's do some. Yes, there was also thinking going on, and oh, I didn't shoot this way. Ah, it's the murder train killing some worms. Okay. Pew pew. Well, let's leave the train to have its fun. I believe it's having a lot of fun right now. Let's do a random research. So if the goal here is 1,000 science a minute, which means we need 1,000. No, we need 720 something of these a minute, because we have 4 productivity, and that's 40%. So if it's 70 a minute, 40% out of 70 is 7 times 4, 28. So that's 98 or 980. So we need 72-ish. Let's 720. Okay. And say 3/4, say 75. That's easier. We need 750 of these. And to make that, we need 75% out of 750. So that's 75 per 100, and that's 150. 300 is 6, 450. 600 and 750. I confused myself with the numbers now. So say 500 then, because 0.4 efficiency means 700. As in, if we produce 500 of solid fuel every minute, that means 700 of these, and we need 750, so we need like more than that, more than 500. So let's say 600 a minute. Oh, that's very doable. 700 a minute. No, we need 7,000 a minute maybe, because it's like 1/10. Yes, we definitely, so we need a lot. And these ones, 45 per second, that equals 2,700. And with 2 of these, we get 5,400. Okay, so it might be enough actually, because we do supply it with the stuff from the base as well, and we have the ability to expand a bit on that at least. Yeah, quite a bit, because we're actually doing cracking here as well. Yeah, let's call 2 lanes fine for now, and if we need to change it up, we can change it up. Hopefully, it will be enough though. So this is our building train. I believe we're done with the building now. Almost, at least. We need to connect the power. Oh, and I need trains, because we need an actual train for this. So let's go like this, and insert those. Actually, let's keep one of them, so we have a full stack after building the train. And let's get one of these as well. That is fine. You go there for a second. A passenger present. And then we can build the train here. Okay, let's look at the color of the actual train now. Good enough. So 2 wagons. Should maybe use, I'm going to use 4 wagons actually. But why am I using 4? I'm thinking let's just split the belts and do 4. Like so. Then we go like so. And other way here. It's going to take longer, but the buffer will sort it, and as long as the train is traveling, that's fine. And let's do lazy mode. There. And then... oh, we need to fuel it. That's going to be really hard to fuel the solid fuel train. So let's do a fuel chest as well. Here. I'm going to be naughty, and I'm going to split it off here. But I'm going to remove the chest actually. So it's going to look like this. That's fine. We can deal with this getting a tiny bit less. It's going to be very, very tiny. I also want to add a signal here. This might be a place we have several trains moving. So this is good. Kind of want to get the wagons sorted as well, just in case. And these only stack to 50, as you see, and the good. And they do get produced quite fast, so it's going to be quick supplying this train. Let's connect and see. Yeah, already 2 stacks. Okay. Good. Now we need an exit. This looks a bit thinning, but that's because of this. We split them. And what's moving? Only the light oil is moving. That's very nice. Because we actually have light oil, and now that it empties out, it's thinning here, so it should be supplied by the petroleum. Beautiful. And as we use petroleum, as we use petroleum, wait for it, we get more light oil. This is not a good fit. I think we need maybe we need one more of this. It's very copyable, and we do have the modules, so it shouldn't be an issue. Sure, let's copy it. Let's do one more with petroleum. There. Now we just need to make sure that we... yeah, that's good. That means we can remove this and connect it here instead. Like so. And this is inside the base building things. So this is going to happen by itself. The only thing we need to do is connect here, here, and here. Boop, and boop. Oh, we probably need power as well. Power seems fine. Power seems fine, actually. As long as it's delivered, but it's probably on its way. So that's good. This is just supplying one of them, but that's completely fine, actually. That doesn't matter at all, because if not, they would be completely empty. And why aren't you producing anything? Oh, we have separate issues. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Did I cut off a pipe somewhere? Probably did. It's probably this one. Because this pipe is a bloody mess, and that mess is definitely my fault. Oh, it just had to reconnect. Okay. Yeah, now it's all working. Is it though? Let's see. This one is, at least. Oh, these ones aren't. These ones aren't because they were never connected. Maybe I connected it on the others. Well, I shouldn't connect it to the output at least. Let's connect it to the input instead. That's more. That's a tiny bit more fitting. Sorry about that, YouTube. I know most of you were probably screaming at the screen there, but because the new pipes are idiot proof, again, we don't have an issue. This is working. It's not getting rid of the light oil. We didn't connect anything of this, did we? Nope. We didn't. Maybe we connected the petroleum. Let's go see. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need to get all of these connected. So let's just use what we already have, I think. How far down can we go? Let's go here, and here, and here. No, there. Ah, because it's different down here. Sure. Now we're getting rid of the petroleum at least. Or it looks like it was filled up by petroleum, more like. Then this is light oil. There, and there, and there. Good. And then the heavy, which we can drag a bit further out, like so. And so. And then we do the connecting of the everything. Good. Now let's watch this. Can't get rid of the petroleum, but that's probably because petroleum is filled up again. It usually is. Yes. So what we need to do now is probably use some petroleum on other stuff than... oh, no. We're emptying out. Then why wasn't it getting rid of it? Let's see again. Petroleum goes down here, up here, and connects. Should... oh. That's the issue. Connects need an actual connection and not an underground. Good, good. And what we should do is probably not just leach it off, but nah, it's fine, it's fine. As long as we have light oil, it won't do anything anyway. Yeah, that's completely fine. I was thinking use maybe use circuits to make it only produce if we have enough of the petroleum. That's called petroleum. Word's difficult today. So lacking modules right now. I am lacking modules as well. Maybe the building train can help us out. The building train can usually help us out, yes. Nice, that's a bunch, and we can run over here to place the bunch. Thank you, robots. Thank you, robots. It's being delivered from base, probably. Just takes a while because it's... The bots are probably like crying their way across. Yeah. Let's get more bot speed so it's a bit easier for them. And let's send you home. This one can go. Personal train can go home. And we can remove this. So now it just drives home. And this one, we could connect it to this one. But one belt, that's 45 a second, 2,700 a minute. We need more. So I'm going to connect it at the end here. So I'm thinking maybe add it here. We can just move the bend. I mean, this place is messed up anyway, so might as well. This is a bit strange, I think. Why is this one still... because we prioritize using the left belt. Okay. That explains that. It's just not the best system. Probably could use some belt balancing there, but it's fine. So let's drive the train down there. That's going to be here-ish. Putting empty cargo because then it doesn't move. Let's do some murder while driving the train. These spider bases are so large down here. It takes quite a lot of killing to get rid of one of these bases. This base will go when we get one more, and this one will as well. One more range upgrade. So it looks like we've stopped on the minimap there. That's good. That was a good killing spree. Let's see. We need... Oh. Let's get rid of these. We can get rid of these though. There. And... there. Okay, and could probably do the same here. Alt D to deconstruct. Get rid of, and replace. We're blocking the system right now, but that's okay. I'm going to copy this part. That is one weird copy. I'm going to use a blueprinter actually, because we don't need this train. I'm going to do all of this. We want the belts out as well. Don't need the bend at the end, but I'm going to fix it afterwards. So we can remove all of this. Oh, we can't... I guess we can't AoE remove in a blueprint like this. Yeah, that's a bit... there, and there. Remove you, and radar, sure. Probably the underground is as well. And let's see how this looks. It looks good. There. Plop. And then we remove the bend. Like so. And then we re-plop this. This wasn't the correct one. This is the correct one. Yes. Good. Oh, and maybe we can, let's see, Control X. We have things crossing, so that didn't really work though. And of course it doesn't fit. I'm just going to connect it a bit further down. Let's see how this works. Can we connect it? Yeah. Good. The blueprint mode is so useful for almost everything right now. Might add different stations there as well, so then we just move around the stuff and some of the other stuff. So we only need 2 belts out, and we don't use the belts on this side anyway, so removing those like this, and this, and then we add this one at the end. Let's move the train down. Let's see, you are solid fuel drop off 1. Good. Let's get a solid fuel train and go to solid fuel drop off. Go. Empty cargo. Remove. And stay here until empty. Yes. Good. These will only take solid fuel. That's to avoid contamination when I mess up and put the wrong train in that station, because that might happen. Even it might be the building train, but it might be something else as well at some point. So this is good. Copy this and then add it here. We are going to connect 2 and 2 of these, even though that doesn't seem right. So that's going to be here. Sure, that's fine. Here. And then here I'm going to do a belt balancer, because that will mean, no, not there, not there. I was just joking. Here. I wanted one ahead though, because I want to know what it's about. Good. So here we have the solid fuel. And because we need more than 1 belt, I guess we can expand this. But for now I see it's thinning. So what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to turn the bus when it comes to solid fuel. And put solid fuel. Let's see, can we do it like this? Yeah, but then it goes on just one side. How about we go like this and like this? And like this. Oh, I like this. Yes, good solution. Good, good. And then we do the input priority to the right. Now we connect this. Let's see. This is a bit funny. Or not funny, haha, but you know, interesting solutions. But it will only take 1 belt right now though. So I guess that's a negative, or not an optimal solution. But it's fine. So everything should be working now. Yeah, looks good. Then this train needs to be filled. I believe that's there. Solid fuel pickup 1, good. And full cargo, and move It's already moving. Good. So this is right now, let's call it a guaranteed full belt of solid fuel to this, which is nice, and one of the things we need. Someone told me in the comments that shooting up a rocket, firing a rocket, the animation and everything takes around 40 seconds. So unless we make more than 1,000 a second isn't going to be doable. So we need more than one silo as well. But for now, this looks good actually. This looks great. It's filled up, and I'm going to make a belt that, if it eats a full belt, it's going to be like 1/10 out or 14% out, I guess. 14%, it seems very low. 14% of a belt. That's like 5, 6, no, it's more. 7, 8 a second. And we only need 2 though. Yeah, that's good. Good. I'm going to, what I'm probably going to do is take this whole shebang and duplicate it later, because we need to duplicate this as well. I think the problem right now though is some of the other sciences. It's not the space science right now. So I see that right now is the purple science, and there was also a thing with the high-tech science, but that doesn't seem like a thing right now. Not at all. It should seem like a thing though, because we have a severe lack of these. Well, it's not as severe as I thought actually. We have the copper, we have them working around the clock. And we did calculations on these, so maybe it's enough. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, of course we can see because the output is full. Well, I guess as long as the output is full, it's not our bottleneck. So that's good. The next part is going to be outposting the red and blue chips. And that's something that needs to be done. But right now, this looks good. The copper does not look good at all. So I'm going to expand the copper bus, and hopefully by doing that we can spot more mistakes. Let's see, let's move them ahead or expand it as far as we can, like so. I know people aren't really fond of using undergrounds on the bus. I kind of don't mind, as you can see, as long as the bus is functional, and I have a tendency, if I like yoink up the roboports, the system gets a bit messy, and it doesn't help in the long run. So this is good. No copper still. Oh yes, we output 2 bolts of copper here. So let's shift these down, output to left, then like so. This will only shift it 1 belt though, but I think it will. It might. I'm thinking, does it strangle the output at any point? I think it might. So I'm going to add 1 more. Like so. And I guess we just copy it like so. This is good. As long as the belts aren't draining now, which they might be. But right now it's doing a lot better. And let's look at the... Yeah, the belts are draining. They're really draining. Let's look at this. Let's look at this, because there might be something we haven't connected yet. There usually is. Yeah. Yes. We're missing 2 belts. So let's connect those 2 belts up somewhere late in the bus, which we did before. We might even have some of it still there. Let's see, it's not this, it's not that. Maybe it's here, that's for the green ones. This one is for the copper, but it's too early on the bus, I think, to connect it there. So let's connect it. Let's see, let's drag these 2. We have 2 belts here, should be easy enough to move. Like so. And so I really like when I do this kind of spaghetti, because, you know, crossing copper lanes with copper lanes is a very silly thing to do. Maybe we just drag it all the way out to here. They could really use their like own personal belts as well. Although right now it looks fine. Let's do another shift, like here, to make it more visible. It seems great. And I guess we don't need to connect them. I'm going to anyway though. I'm going to drag it all the way out. Need to remember that I'm not inside the logistic network now. And let's go here. Here. And here. And there. Oh, struggling bots. Oh, struggling bots. Why do you struggle so? And then the other one can go here. Sure. That's fine. I'm making way too many things, but that's fine as well. And there we go. Connect, and then we need to actually build this. I was about to say ourselves, but that's not exactly how the robots work nowadays. We're fine when we aren't out of belts. We will get new belts, and this thing is going to blink until we get it going. We have copper. Do you have a shortage here as well? No. No, it's covered. It's covered. Good. Then, and why aren't we getting the belts? Are we just full up, or? No, it's probably being moved all the way from the train station. That might be, that might almost be an issue, because it takes a very long time to get resupplied. Then again, as long as we have like 500 of them, we should be fine. It was just a lot of building now without revisiting. It's filled up. As if by magic, it's completely filled up, both of these. That's nice. The blues aren't nice, but it's nice. So let's do red outpost and then blue outpost, and then we recalculate and we might almost be there. We also need to redesign, not this, that's fine. That was one of the sciences. This one, this is puny tiny now. And that's our bottleneck as well. So that's probably first priority after resupplying the copper. And I think that will help a lot on the science, but that's one of those. While we do this stuff, the military science is filling up. And that means when we do military science, like this one, then the purple science will fill up. So it's a decent enough bottleneck to have. We can get shooting speed. We can, of course, upgrade the lasers. Or we can upgrade this. I'm going to start this just for the fun. Pause this for now. So everything gets researching. Let's see, refill this, get all the belts moving, and connect. Okay, so that will help when we, let's see, input priority to the right. I'm going to use the resupply belts first, and output priority to the left. Yeah, and this one output priority to the left as well. Whoop, whoop. This is nice. I think this is nice. So we're resupplying the bus so it's filled up for this science. And this science needs so much. So this is something we need to upgrade our science facilities for. But that's not going to happen yet because these... I don't know how much they can take yet. I think I did the calculation. They take 60 and they have like 900 speed, 850. So in 60 minutes, 60 seconds, they go 9 times as much as that. So they use like 8.5 a minute. And 8.5 a minute. And then there's 60 of them, which means they use 8.5 a second. And 15 is 900, so 8.5 is around 500 maybe, roughly. So if we either get twice as many of the labs, or we duplicate it, as in twice as many, copy paste the whole thing, or we expand it to cover a larger area, doesn't really matter, but that's something that will happen sooner or later. But that's a tomorrow problem. Today we set up the copper and solid fuel for the rockets, and the rockets are really doing well right now, actually. Every time we do stuff with it, we move the choke or the bottleneck. Now it's back to being these, and that's blue chips, and that's a good spot to be because, you know, we've talked about that before. That means we need more outposts. Is this one in the system now? Yes, it's actually in the base's system all the way. I think everything is connected. Yes. Except the iron mining outpost and the stone mining outpost, sorry. Anyway, this has been good. This has been productive. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.